As always, welcome to the show. I'll have a couple NBA, NHL free picks. We'll be scrolling across the bottom about a minute in. We'll give it I don't just start there right away because I want you, if you're going to come in, at least listen. If you're on Facebook, give it a like. If you're on YouTube, give it a like. Obviously, if you're watching another channel right off the bat, you're probably subscribed to the channel, which I want to say thank you for being subscribed and thank you for taking the time out to put your notification bell on. That's always appreciative that you're coming in, spending some time with me. I like that. I like everybody come in, say hello. It's best it's 10 o'clock, so I don't, listen, I haven't been huge on the NBA those last couple weeks. Definitely don't want to be jumping into any NBA money, but I know someone's going to come in here right off the bat looking for some NBA, and we'll see what we can do. But give it a like, give it a follow, give it a subscribe, notification bell, so you know when we have our live show again. 12 noon every day. Come back at nighttime, 10 o'clock. Little recap of the day's action, and then we jump into looking ahead, see what we got going on the next day. So Facebook, YouTube. I'm at real_Higgs on Twitter. So say hello. Going back to today's show, I had it. Man, did I even write them down? I totally forgot what we had written down in the show today. Where did I write them down? Well, I can't find it. The heck with it. Anybody see Major League? Little Bob Uecker action. So play-wise for me, I have Nashville, Calgary, and the Flames under. I think we had Flames under in the chat today, if I remember correctly. Baseball-wise, under Minnesota. So I think that game was looking okay. It was 2-0. I think there was a no-hitter going on in that. So I don't want to say we're safe because you're not safe until that thing goes final. I was looking at a 2-0, 2-2 game in the Red Sox yesterday as a total. Yeah, that wasn't safe. It didn't get there. But listen, we'll take it. It is what it is. All right, we got on baseball today. So real fast. You know what? I'm going to throw the free picks for tomorrow up just because I know if anybody's coming out looking for free picks for Saturday. And I guess I have to explain that these are actually not for today. I should actually maybe put in there Saturday free picks. Because people get confused, apparently. So there we go. Put it in there for Saturday. Everybody will know. And I don't know what we're going to use that for the NBA. Or, excuse me, for Major League Baseball. I'm still looking over Major League Baseball. So that is why there is no baseball posted as of yet. Ronald's getting slaughtered tonight. What happened, Ronald? Who do you got today? We're here to help. Blues in the house. Earl Sports is here. Ronald says he's getting slaughtered. Ronald, what do you got? I'm sure you're jumping in NBA. What happened? What happened, Ron? Tell the room what's going on here. Blues in the house. Earl saying hello to Grom, finally with a win. Tim, how are you? The brothers are among us. Free picks up in the chat and scrolling for those coming in. So we're going to wait for Ronald to come in. What do I think about the Rockies live? Well, I got the Rockies already, minus 115. So if you can grab them live, what's the score of that game? What's going on in a Rocky game? 2-2? Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I like them live? I like them tied. It's like 0-0 again. Get on it. Grab them. Grab the Rocks. I thought that line was a little low. That's why I took Colorado. So I had the Cubs today under 9.5. Yeah. What's there to say about that game, huh? The good thing is that when you lose something like that right out of the gate in the second inning, you're happy. You got nothing to worry about. Game's over. No stress, no mess. We did hit Baltimore. Actually, I should say the A's and the under. We had both sides of that day. I would have been sweating that A's run line. I said, you know what? I'm just going to lay the A's. Again, I thought this line was a little low considering how well they've been playing. 125-ish. Why later 126? Whatever. I'll take 2 wins, 2 W's right there. I'll grab. I also have the Tigers, which I've already graded as a loser there. They're down 6-2. I got Diamondbacks as a big dog. That's probably a loser as well. They're down 5-4. I got the Pirates and the under. Maybe they, who knows? They're down 2-0, and they got a couple guys on base. Anything's possible. Cardinals are up 5-0. Happy about that. So that's where we're at in our baseball plays, and we got the Rockies knotted at 2. So we'll see how things go. First inning for Glass now. I like a little Glass now. I still like Tampa Bay. They still got a decent team, but he's got shelled, settled down. They couldn't score any runs. What are you gonna do? You got two good pitchers here. Matz is having a nice little year coming over from the NL. And you got a 5-3 game. Guess who's gonna bounce back tomorrow? Big X is in the house, representing Jersey. How are you? Craig is on the Golden State Warriors and the most overrated three-point shooter in the history of professional basketball. Let's get those comments going. I do like the over tonight in that Warriors game against Denver. Curry's been, he's going to come out and shoot the lights out. They're playing like they want to get out of this play kind of game nonsense, whatever the heck's going on here in the NBA. They're 7, 8, 9, 10 playing game or whatever the heck. I don't even know what the heck's going on there. More reason to run away from the NBA. So, what a hot mess. Hot mess there. But we're just cheering on baseball. We're looking for our baseball winners. They've been paying the bills. Hockey's been paying the bills, so we're happy about that. Warriors tonight. Tim Morrell had the Blue Jays. Nice little doggy winner there. Of course, that's a dog I'm not on. I take, I got Detroit, Arizona, Pittsburgh. I go, if I'm taking a dog, I'm going ugly. We're taking one for the team. No run first inning. That's Blues standby. He loves the no run first inning props. I get it. You go 5-0 with it, you're going to be happy. Or 5-1. Why wouldn't you be happy with 5-1 either way? That's not too bad. Not too bad there. The Reds are on the board, 5-1. Do I got to start sweating now? That's the question. That is the question. So how about we take a quick peek at I don't think we have any. Well, Craig's in the room. Maybe he knows. Any advanced lines here for some NBA action? Toronto and Knicks tomorrow. Early game. Knicks are a nice 10-0 ATS run. Do we dare start taking the Knicks? Do we take the Knicks tomorrow, folks? What are your thoughts on this game? Sixers, Milwaukee again. Detroit Pacers. Bulls in Miami. Spurs, New Orleans. I almost took New Orleans. Actually, excuse me. I almost took the Saints to the Saints. We're on a nice night today. So I almost took San Antonio as my winning free pick, daily free pick winner there, but I ended up going under Jazz. But I don't know. I got to see what's happening here. Why is everybody jumping on New Orleans here? I do not know. Lakers, Dallas again. Probably on the Mavericks again, folks. Houston, Denver. Denver's in a back-to-back here. So, obviously, so the Rockets, but get no lines. I don't have any prelim lines in front of me right now. Nothing comes easy, so sweating is required. I get it. You know what though? You're up 5-0. You shouldn't have to worry about a game. 5-0. You're thinking, what's going on here? Well, Pirates had second and third, could not punch across a run. That's the way my ugly dogs go. It happens. What am I going to do? It's all right. What are you going to do? Let's see. Ronald had the Heat. Heat +5 tonight, huh? Weren't the Heat against Atlanta? Tigers 1.5. And the Bruins rather. Bruins under. See, you know what? I'm not a big taking plus 1.5. Like, what did I mean? What were you laying to take a run and a half? You think they're going to lose by 2 runs? Like, why wouldn't you just take them? I mean, I had Detroit. Granted, plus 102, not a great number, but why am I taking plus or laying? Let's take the dog, and you think they lose by 1? Why wouldn't they win? Under Bruins, listen, I'm feeling the pain with you because I got under Calgary and that game's 2-2 already. I'm 2 minutes into the second period, so I got Calgary in the under there. I'm hoping at this point, I'm just hoping for a split. And then I got Nashville up 2-0. But I don't get people come in here and want to take an MLB underdog at plus 1.5 runs. I don't understand it. Listen, they all should be easy, Eric. I put my game out thinking it's easy peasy. You hear me say it all the time. I take a favorite. It should be a blowout. No questions asked. I take a dog. It should be a dog outright winner, or it's going to be close and I lose by a couple points or whatever the case would be. Shouldn't be worried. I don't take an underdog thinking, all right, I'm getting 3.5 here. So if I lose by a field goal, I'm taking the money line, first of all, if I'm taking a football team like that. You know what I mean? Tried to Nats money line, didn't fare too well. You know what, though? What are you going to do, Eric? DeGrom was going to come out firing, right? We know for a fact that DeGrom, even when he's not ever off. He just pitches good. The Mets can't score runs. So you're getting what, almost $3? I think it was worth a shot. I wouldn't, whatever. Take a shot on a big dog like that. It's even money. Don't sweat it. He took a lot of people out tonight. Well, Ali, I could hear the conversations because they come in here and say the same nonsense, like, "Oh, the Hawks have guys out. They got guys out. There's no way they're losing." Yeah, well, they said it the night before against the Suns. I said, let's take Boston and run it up a flagpole. And sure enough, Boston took care of business. So I'm sure they said the same thing tonight about Atlanta. Guys are out. No way. No way they win. Rah, rah, rah. Smashing the like button. Plus money. So plus money, me and Detroit Lenny, I think we're coming back. I think we went 3-2 last week or the other day on Wednesday night with our baseball totals. Shockingly, or not shockingly, another winning night of totals for me there. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's what we do here. All right, I just took a loss here, official on the D-backs. It happens. I'll take my dogs in a loss. What am I going to do? What will I do here? I got a 4-4 day going right now. 4-4, breaking even. Plus 102 Detroit, plus 150 Arizona. Cubs under. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Hold the phones here. Hold the phones. Kansas City, I marked as a loser under 8.5. That is a win. See, I marked it as a loss because I saw it was 8 runs in a fifth. I'm like, not happening. So you know what? So now we're looking at 5-3. We got some money in our pocket, and we got the Rockies and Pitt still in play. So anything is possible here. Anything's possible. Blueborn loves his no-run first innings. Here comes the nonsense. This is the kind of crap that gets you banned out of here. That's his thing. Allie, you know that. He loves his no-run first innings. No run first inning. You know what? I just feel like some of these no run first innings are they? I don't know. I need to dig more. I told you, folks. I said another once I'm settled in a month, we're gonna the show will be kind of switched up a little bit. Well, not really switched up. Well, just be a little more uniformed. We'll try to get a little win and free picks graphics up here. I know about the llama. I know the llama is going to be in the new show. Shane, good to see you. We're doing well. Free picks have. I think we've split out the last couple days free picks. Maybe breaking even. Slight losers here in the video picks, perhaps. Overall, for the month of April, the show is up. Free pick sides and premiums, hockey, and Major League Baseball have put money in everybody's pockets who's been involved. So we'll take it. That's what it's about. Obviously, I try to get the free picks to be at least 2-1 every day, 3-0. I don't want those going down. You know. But it is what it is. Elliot's in the house. All right, World Sports today. Rangers team total over. Calgary and Nashville. What's up with the Nash? I'm in the NBA for a second here. I'm in NBA. I got to see what happened here with my total money here. Wow, I went Wizards under. That looks like a loser. Clippers under. Is that going to get there? It's a minute to go, hopefully. I got Cavs over 209. It's at 206 with 20 seconds left. I don't know. Total money is going to be a tough one there. Excuse me. Total chaos, Allie. Keep the llama. Yeah. No getting rid of the llama. That's what I subscribed for. Oh man, everybody's loving a llama. We're trying, Shane. Every day is a grind. It's a day in, day out. That's what we do. You like the Lakers when today or tomorrow? What day? Is this for tomorrow? The Lakers against the Mavericks. I'm on the Mavericks again. I had the Mavericks in the chat here the other day. They took care of business for us, and I'll come right back on them again tomorrow. Stay away from Hollywood. Yanks went 2 straight to win a World Series. So they got Bieber tomorrow, and that line is sitting at, what do we see New York at tomorrow? Minus 110, 105-ish, total of 6.5. Yeah, Lakers tomorrow. I like the Mavericks. I can't get behind the Lakers round. I mean, this is I mean, you've had to heard me say this. How are you betting the NBA right now with the way games are being played and the way these players are playing? It's rough. I don't want to put my money in that. I just don't want to do that. First inning, no score Yanks tomorrow. Bieber and Cole. What's that line going to be? I don't even look at these numbers. So you got to be laying 140 on that easy with those two guys pitching. What do we think? Who's got the wrap up? Actually, who am I kidding? There's going to be no first inning lines for tomorrow. Are there 10 o'clock tonight before 10:30? Staying healthy is one thing, but I mean, if the guy has 6 wins, is he going to get Cy Young? If somebody else is, somebody on the Dodgers is got 22 wins and 230 Ks with a sub 3 ERA, I don't care how good he is. I wouldn't give him the Cy. I'd maybe MVP. I can't give him an MVP. He might not even make the playoffs. Who's this? Andre Dawson on the 87 Cubs? NBA. No betting allowed. Yanks are last. The first inning runs this year. 140 on that total for Yanks first inning. I guess that's kind of worth it. I mean, you see the two names, you see Cole and Bieber, you're thinking, who's scoring, right? I mean, the total for the game, 6.5. Canucks and Royals for Tyreek. I think that paid off for you. At least the Royals did. How did Vancouver do? Or is this for tomorrow, the Canucks, Vancouver? I thought it was today's game. All right, so Nashville should be a win on the ice here. I see they're up 3-0. Tomorrow on the ice. Who's Vancouver got tomorrow? Ottawa. Maybe an under here. Definitely see an under in play. I like an under in this Ottawa game. And for the Royal game tomorrow, Brady Singer, I like this young kid. Boyd's actually been pretty decent, but what's this price I've seen here on KC? Do I have a line here? KC minus 115. Listen, does Boyd might have a small edge on the hill here? Possibly. But the guy has a 6+ ERA and 22 career starts versus Kansas City. Now, last year was like 380, so a little better. But I might have to leave Kansas City here just based on I think their lineup's better. And obviously, boys have had some, struggles. I mean, what are they? Let me see if some of these hitters versus him, what they do against him. Batters versus Boyd. All right. Alberto's 333. Well, that's only 3 at bats, so he's 1 for 3. Andrew Benintetti's got 10 at bats, a homer, 400 average. Hunter Dozier, 22 at bats, 2 homers, 5 ribbies, 476. Whit Merrifield, let's call him Hit Any Field, 521 and 48 at bats. He's going to hit anybody. Sal Perez, 28 at bats, 2 homers, 320. Jorge Solers got 12 at bats, 333. So he's got 4 hits off of him. Yeah, I think we could lean. Definitely lean Kansas City. Maybe an over here. Believe it or not, I know it's going to be an early game tomorrow, but could be a little chilly. I guess I don't know. We need Detroit. Where's the? We need Detroit Lenny on the line for this weather here. Whatever. Who hates when I bring up the wins? His 6 wins, you shouldn't get to Cy Young. No drama on the weekend. And I'm still looking at MLB for tomorrow, Tara, for a free play. I want to try to find something good for everybody. Yeah, yes, it did. Badgers are going to smack Snell around tomorrow. Line's 126. All right, let's go. Get your pens out, people. Vancouver under 6. Winnipeg and Carolina. So under, who would you say, Vancouver Canucks tomorrow? Yeah, I just said that. I mean, I was looking at their numbers. Definitely on that under with you. Winnipeg is playing. Where's the Winnipeg game here? Against Toronto. I can see a nice little dog. I mean, they're, you know, I don't know, record wise, they're pretty even. Have they been head to head? You're the hockey guy. You're the hockey guy. All right, so it's around 5. Oh, a lot of goals in these games, huh? 5-3, 5-2 the last two matchups. Hmm. And then you're like Carolina against Florida. Yeah, you know what? I saw that one before. I thought that'd be a pretty decent game. All right. Dodgers 145 tomorrow. You're absolutely at 140. Yep, 148. You know what? I said 126. I was looking at LA Angels. I apologize. Eric says the llama's got to stay. Bauer. Yep. Oh, here comes Elliot with the best bet talk, just crushing us, folks. Folks, that's just bad news right there. Best bet. Yeah. You know what? I was gonna take the Dodgers tomorrow, but this guy comes out with the best bet, Tim. I gotta cross it off my list. Oh boy. Sam Houston State. You're braver than me, Chris. Braver than me. Toronto will win again. Statement game. Toronto who? Toronto who? The Blue Jays? Have pen and paper. Write down those hockey plays. I'll put them back up here. Ronald, I'll put the hockey plays up for you. Earl Sports knows this hockey. Yeah. Hey, Lou. I was that's why I looked at it. It said he's beat up against these guys, but that's why I went to see how their batting average were against them. So I mean, Merrifield, Solar, Benedetti, they've all had decent at bats against the guy. It's not like they're 2 for 3. They at least they get two or three games look at a guy. It's not like it's one game, but I understand what you're saying there. Team rosters could be different. That's why I went to see the hitters versus them. I say that all the time. Like, we were like, oh my goodness, he owns this guy. Okay, well, who's on that same team? That doesn't mean anything. Like, listen, the Yanks own the Twins a lot, but when they play, I'm going to be taking the Twins because the Yanks will be favorites for some ridiculous reason, and that team is not who beat up on Minnesota. Yeah, scares me. UFC talk. I'll leave that to the chat. Oh no, no. I'll look into when. Listen, I mean, I'll go to like MLB.com for pitch and matchup stuff like that, and they throw out their. I mean, you see the basic kind of write up. So when I see something like that, I'm going to go and be like, all right, Boyd's basically played for Tigers his whole career, so he's faced the Royals, and I want to see guys like you said. People change all the time. I mean, it was great. Listen, well, I mean, Lou, it was like Big East basketball. We knew that Georgetown and uh, St. John's going to be, we're just on unders in Big East basketball, right? They play all the time. You know how these guys play. So that's what but listen, times change. Syracuse doesn't play St. John's or Nova, whatever the case may be. You understand where I'm going with this. He plays KC. He's going to face them. They play 18 times a year. He could see them 6 times. The schedule works out, however they got the schedule. So those guys are going to get a decent amount of bats versus people. I mean, so that's when we look at that. So that stuck out me. So I was like, 6 something ERA. Who faced them? So You got 3 or 4 guys, and they're all their key guys. Could hit them a little bit. So that's why I just looked at that. Sometimes you look at them and be like, nobody's got that bat. They're all new people. They're rookies. They're youngsters. Face a team once. What does that mean? But Scherzer versus the Mets. Who's faced them a lot. Not many guys. All new guys. Oh boy, here comes the. I'm posting this up here because I don't even know what this is. Makes no. Rob, you shouldn't even. I mean, it makes no sense because everybody's thinking, no way they should lose that game. The minute that comes out of your mouth, it's like, oh, these guys got out. There's no way Miami's losing. Don't bet the game. If everybody's out, you've already lost the value. You've already lost the value in that game because you bet it when everybody knows that everybody's out. So the line goes up or down, whatever which way it goes because of players sitting or not playing or whatever the case may be. You've lost the value. If you put in before that and you had Miami -2, at least you can make an argument you didn't know. You're like, oh, I'll lay the points. No way they're going to cover. When the day before, Suns Boston, the same exact thing happened. Everybody's betting the Suns. You can't print enough money to get down on Phoenix. And that Celtic line just kept coming down to a pick 'em or whatever it was. Celtics, never in doubt. Make it make sense. I just did. You see that? Don't even. I mean, just look at the NBA, how it is. Stay away. Stay away. You don't even know who's playing. They don't even know who's playing the day of the game. Elliott comes in. Penguins -1.5 goals. Obviously, that's for tomorrow, right? Against New Jersey. What's that? You got to be laying a little juice on that. What is it? 115. What is that at? -112. Almost on the money. 3-1 Predators final. We'll take that win, Nashville. Thank you. Absolutely. Yeah, wait for the playoffs. Unless you find, Ronald, and I've said this before in here, NBA right now, you either got to get a team that's totally gung-ho for the playoffs, playing hard, everybody's there, 100% effort. Or you just got to avoid it and be like, you know what, I'm not playing it. Or jump in the second quarter if you kind of like something. Small. I'd go small. I would take whatever bankroll you're using for your games. I'd even cut that in half because I just do not trust it. 3-0-1 in the NBA for Tim today. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, I agree. You got to sometimes you have to look at those kind of numbers. Now, is it something I always look at? You know that. You're in a show. I don't always look at that stuff. I just see what the betting number is, and I work off that. Okay, why is it this number? You got guys out, like for NBA. Who's out? Why is that number this way? I try not to dig too much into that because then all of a sudden, then you're just bouncing 9 million things off your head. Can't do that. At least I don't do that. And I don't know. Somehow I grind out of life. We survive. Doing it the wacky way. What are you going to do? All right, here. Look at that. I pull out a nice win here in Wizards went over that 230, huh? Where's Allie? Is Allie here? Because I won again at NBA. Total chaos. Earl, don't jinx us with Calgary. I need this game to end 3-2. Listen, when it looks too easy, Rob, go the other way. I mean, I'm all for, sometimes like, I'll grab the low hanging. Listen, I took the ace today. I thought that line was a little jokester. I'm like, I'm 125. I've won 11 in a row. You know what? Whatever. I'll grab it. They've won 11 in a row. I'm not laying too much. I pulled out a 3-1 win. But I'm going to say 7 out of 10, that's going to be a loser. Those low hanging fruit, easy looking games. I mean, maybe people are having great NBA seasons. Listen, NBA having a great run, having a good season, and then being on a good streak or bad streaks are two different things. You know, the guys who are leading on the website for NBA, maybe they're only playing a game or two a week right now because they're like, you know what, we got to wait for things settled down. No, that's the way I look at it. You could have great runs and have a huge bankroll behind you and big wins, and then hit a little rough patch, and somebody's be like, "Oh, this guy's terrible. He can't pick an NBA game or baseball game or whatever the case may be." So I don't know. I don't. NBA is tough as it is. As I said, I think I've got 80 NBA games up for the year, maybe. It's just that's something I like to bet on a lot because there's always guys sitting out. There's crazy runs. I don't like that it's a joke. The joke was like it's the NBA. Everybody goes on a run, and they just get worse and worse. Like 33 to 37 to 3 runs in the end. These are NBA. These are professional guys that get paid 17, 18, 30, 40, 22 million, whatever the heck they're getting. And that happens. Whatever. Yeah, total chaos. I've been crushing it. That's a monster like month run I've had on there. That's multiple sports, baseball and NBA. Definitely. Always got to change around, Lou. I mean, you've been full time since '07. All right, I got you. I got you beat by just a couple years, but listen, you're old school enough right there. Um, you got to switch it up sometimes. As I said, like I'm going to start looking into team totals more. It's not something I do, and not because it's like, old man yells at cloud. I like my own set ways. Listen, I'm set my ways. Do I want to run on second for baseball extra innings and the mound move back a foot or whatever crap? Hell no. I mean, keep it normal. I don't want to. I don't want a 78 team basketball tournament. No, I don't need more garbage, especially when it's like bottom tier Power Five schools. I don't want that. So, am I old school? Am I thinking sometimes? Absolutely. Um, but listen, I got to switch around my thinking, change a lot of ways I think. Nowadays, that's just the way it is. Like doing a show. Listen, I said I got down to the new house, set up. It'll be a little rough run for a little bit. I got to get settled. You know, maybe it won't be a show every day. I got to pick up furniture, deliveries, nonsense. But listen, those I'm going to tell you right now. Team totals, something definitely I'm going to start looking into. Uh, these no runs first innings, something I'll get into more. I mean, let's be honest. I'm living out of a box and I have a lot of my things with me that I use to work with. But I'll definitely move on to team totals as the season progresses. Maybe these first inning things. I have 2 full months under my belt to analyze something. Again, I'm not going to come in and start firing away like a maniac. Can't do that. I want to build my little database here. I want to see what things are. I know people. Listen, people in the room been doing it for a long time, or for this year, whatever the case would be. I need a little more information before I come out here and put my voice on it. Oh boy, 2-2. See, Earl, you opened your mouth about the ice game. And this is what happens. This is why we don't like to jinx ourselves. Come on, Tim. Don't sell yourself short. You can't say that in here. Then also people are like, I'm not listening to this guy says he's a maniac. Grizzly in the NBA tomorrow. Or is that for today, the Grizzly? White Sox cards still in play. MLB 2-1 first per totals. Bucks today. Take it. Just grind it out, Lou. That's what we got to do. That's all. You've gotten it. Listen, you've been full time since '07. You know what it's like. You're just happy, pull out a win, grind it out. It is what it is. I got to see what the line is. I didn't see any lines yet. I haven't really dug. Coming onto the show, I didn't have any lines, so I might be looking at the Knicks though, Chris. We might be looking at the little Knickerbockers there. I'm happy. Listen, I can't stand the Knicks. Just going back to one of my guys who were the kids. He's just, oh, John Starks. Like, I hated the Knicks. Listen, I'm old. I'm like Sixer guy. I like Charles Barkley. I love Barkley. He's my favorite guy. So I was a Barkley fan. He left the Phoenix. I was sad. I was happy he went to the finals, but let's be honest. I jumped on the Nets. I was like, New Jersey guy, Derek Coleman, Kenny Anderson, Draza Petrovic. Then we had like Van Horn and Kidd and Kenyon Martin, uh, Reggie Jefferson. It's a fun team. So, but the Knicks, I'm glad they're doing well. Good for them. Finally, the fan base, suffering fan base. Oh, you're having some early success, Rob. That's how they suck you in. That's how they suck you in. It's like some hot chick at a bar talking to you just to lure you in there. Yeah, parlays. I'm not a big parlay guy. I mean, do you want to have a little fun with them? You want to put $5 here and there, do some crazy parlay? All right, I guess have fun. But you're gonna start seeing those returns. Be like, oh man, at $5, I should put 10 or 25 or whatever the case may be. Um, I don't know. I don't. It's hard enough winning one game straight. You start mixing them up in a parlay. Someone said it here. Best way to go 3-1 on a day: put in a 14 parlay. Yep, no run first inning nation. You heard it here. Sean's considering no run first innings. Yeah, listen. I gotta branch out. It's what the people want. I'll definitely get into it more. You know, Listen, a career. It's a tough life, Rob. I mean, listen. Well done. At least you got a skill. What's my skill? Let's be honest. Anybody who bets, it's no matter how much information you have and think you're on the right side, it's a coin toss. It's 50-50. You're either going to cover or you're not going to cover. And all you could do is have your numbers in front of you, thinking, I got the number I want, and we should be good. Yeah. Listen, Blue. Like I said, it's been a rough few months. Listen, anybody I don't know if anybody's ever moved, from a house to apartment, your family split up, running around. It's hectic. I'm built in a house 1,000 miles away. I don't have my notes, things I need to really dig in to expand. I should say not. I mean, regular games are one thing. If I'm going to expand my uh, gambling, the horizons, I don't know however you want to word it, I'm, I need more than what I have around me here to do my work. It's just not conducive. I got homeschooling kids. There's saxophones playing. There's a bunch of nonsense going on. Internet issues. I can't do that right now. And I'm not going to come in here and tell people to bet when I'm not 100% getting the work done properly. Can't do that. Listen? I don't do that in a regular game. I come in and tell you in a regular game I don't like it. I'm not going to come in and tell you something I'm not even up on. Don't even look at to tell you to bet or don't bet on. There's plenty of liars and jokers out there who'll do that for you. I'm not doing that. Yeah, absolutely. And I said, look, you've heard me. I said I don't do any of that, and they're all newer things. As people come on and like what I do, like on the videos and the business side of it changes a little bit. It's got to be things I got to do, and I'll look into them. But as I said, I said, I sold the house in Halloween. I'm in between places, traveling back and forth to states. Like I can't in good conscience come in here and tell people to bet something when I haven't done any homework on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I definitely look into First fives and team totals for baseball, yeah. Hockey, first period unders, it seemed to be a good trend from what I see from other guys. Absolutely. Am I going to half-ass it now? Absolutely not. Not going to do that. It'd be like, I mean, everyone's been here for almost 2 months now. You know my situation. I'm on the move. How can you look at me and have any respect if I'm going to come in here and just throw out stuff I don't know about? And it's gambling, but it's not things I've put pen to paper and worked on things to find an edge on. So I'm not like that. And if I'm not going to put my money on, I'm going to tell you to do something like that, especially when it's half done. It's not a vetted or however you want to word it. You know, will I do it in June and July? I'm set up. Things are smooth. Me and Alama are happy. Yeah, gotta. I don't. I'm all for changing with the times. I understand that and different angles of betting, but I'm not gonna come in and fake it. You're gonna get what you get out of me. Or I think people know that already from the short time you see me on here. Yep. Knicks need a good turn. Now it's the Mets. Cubs playing football today. Put up a what? 15 spot, right? Roll the dice. That's what we do every day. Exactly. You need to bankroll first. I tell people like, okay, you know, you could handle 3-2, 2-3 days, 4-1s, 1-3. Like, how are you going to handle a 3-15 run? How are you going to do that? How are you going to feel? First of all, you going to be able to pay your rent. You're going to be able to eat. It's not two out of. We had the span in here. We went. I think we had 2-5 and 2-7. I think we went 4-12, and we had a winning day in between. I don't even know what the winning day was. But who, as a people betting every day, I want to do this. What would you go 4-12? All right, at $100 a game, basically -110. We're not even saying we're taking because I'm not. It's not like we were laying 160 with fades or some crazy crap on a 4-12. I mean, we had a lot of even money dogs, 110s or whatever for totals. Uh, can you afford to lose just a dime every 2 days? Yeah, that's with how long can you withstand a losing streak where you lose 4 grand in a week? If that's the way you're betting, gotta have the bankroll, the discipline. You can't come back half cocked and be like, I'm just gonna bet it all on one, and then that game loses, but your other 3 games all won. So instead of a 3-1 day, you're 0-1, and you're down a nickel, a dime, 100, whatever your bankroll is. Blue, yeah, Blue must be a multimillionaire working for the federal government. It's just taking every shot. Good dog tomorrow. Might be the Marlins. Listen. I like Lopez. I like their pitchers. I like Lopez. I like the Niebert or Cubert, whatever Nibert, then and Alcantara. I think they're solid guys you can bet on. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Who's on the hill for? We got Gassman tomorrow. Gassman's pitched well though. For again, why not? Why aren't we on the under here with that game? We could make noise for the under. They've been an under team. The Park's playing big for San Fran. Pitching staff's been pitching good. A total 7-0. That's tricky. I mean, you could see one of these guys getting shelled to kind of regress back to the norm. But I like the Marlins. Those are the 3 pitchers I like in them. Yeah, that's for sure, Elliot. I'm going to tell you. Well, I'm going to be fine. Yeah, 15 spot. It is. You have to. Here's the thing: people don't. I mean, Tim, you get it. People sometimes don't get it. You got to be happy, and I've said this a million times here. All right, you go 5 and 5 on a day, and you make $17. You get some dogs or whatever the case would be. People will be like, "That stinks." All right, well, you don't want your $17. Well, here's my Venmo. Here's my PayPal. Send me $17. And what are you talking about? Well, you're not going to walk past $20 bill on the street. Why would you kick your nose up at $20? I don't get it. I just want to win every day. I don't care if it's $1. Your goal should be to win. Yeah. Like Arizona tomorrow. Oh, mad bum. I was gonna say, man, who the heck is Smiley facing that he's laying that kind of number? Oh, it's the mad bum. I was just say I can't. I mean, I cannot in any way, shape, or form put greenbacks or coins or nickels or whatever you're using on Smiley at that price. No way. That's East Coast yards. Pods up 2-1. I actually have a Dodgers run line here plus 155. Yeah. No, you're not. That's for sure. Oh, Austin. I don't know. I'll leave that for somebody in the chat because I have no opinion on that whatsoever. Might your lunch cost $17? Who had 8.5 on a Met total? Where was that at? I think this is for tomorrow, though. These plays are his plays for tomorrow. Arizona and the Mets. That's definitely not today. Arizona was they were only 150 dog tonight, and they are bad. But I mean, Smiley. Listen, for me, I took Arizona today. I was riding them. They've won a bunch in a row. Nice underdog. I'll take a shot. Loser, they're off my grid tomorrow. I'm not going to be looking at them at all. I mean, really, in that game, how are we not looking at the over in that game tomorrow? Total's 9. Why aren't we looking over? Two terrible pitchers. I got to say here, folks, I'm a little, not a little, more than surprised at the Texas Rangers putting together some wins. 6 runs up here today, a game under 500. I did not see that coming. Right over on that Arizona game. I know. Blue seems to be loaded, apparently. Yeah, DeGrom had a nice night. Gloria's in the house. Hey, Gloria, how are you? How's your dad feeling? Saturday NBA, Jazz under, Vegas under. No NBA, no baseball yet posted for me here. I'm still looking at some baseball. Type team total. Lou typed team total. Meant first 5 under. Yeah, Reds are definitely a fade. I'm already on St. Louis tomorrow. You got to be. I think they've lost, what, 9 to 12 now? 5 in a row. I'm sorry, Gloria. Cards are nothing for tomorrow. Absolutely. I mean, as I said, I just can't bet into the teams that are like reeling, and they're definitely spinning right now in the sand. All right, free picks are up here scrolling. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. If you're popping in, whenever you're popping in, give the show a like. The free picks have been up the entire time. We got you covered. MLB, I'll come back. We'll look at tomorrow's lineup for the baseball. Because I really am not looking at any baseball right now. Not that I should say that nothing's really jumping out right now. I got a couple plays up premium side of things for tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes overnight. Let me answer Lou here. Red Sox, Rangers, Mariners, Giants, Pirates play good so far. My little under the radar teams were. I mean, I can't say the Brewers were an under the radar team, but I was high on them to win the Central. I like the Royals to go over their win total. Those were the two kind of teams I was looking at outside of regular thinking. Like, listen, I thought Tampa would be a good team over their win total. I thought the Yankees would be an under win total team, but yeah, I thought the Red Sox would be an over win total team. They couldn't be as bad as last year, but Rangers, Mariners, but yeah, definitely way overachiever so far. So again, that's why May's going to be the month. Where's the regression going to come in? Not just for pitchers who have been pitching over their heads. Maybe it carries over because at that point you got 8 starts under your belt, whatever the case would be. Maybe you're just having one of those years. So we'll see what happens more with these teams as it goes on. You know, it'll be June 1st soon enough, and then you'll be like, wow, where did time go? We got football, preseason football starting in a month and a half. All right, folks, thanks for popping in. Again, if you're coming in late, it's all right. Hit the like button. The free picks are up. Leave a comment. I try to answer all the comments. So you got that going on. Subscribe, notification bells, you know how it works. If you want premiums, promo code SUPER, 20% off. You want me? Great. I got 50% off. I mean, $40. You can't go wrong here. But you want NBA? Go take the guy who's crushing NBA. I'm not going to be mad. Plenty of free picks on the Winning Free Picks homepage too there. So videos, articles, more. We got you covered. Back high noon or 9 a.m. at West Coast, or if you're somewhere else, I don't know the timer off the top of my head. Sorry. Midday Monday tomorrow. See you then.